Spencer in the land of God. I like that. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com. But call me Mo Better, because I'm have you seen Mo Better looking Mo Better when I cut the Zeiss Progressive Light D digital freeform progressive lenses with Photofusion Gray and DuraVision Chrome anti-glare for your Cazal 661/3 color 2, which is the black and silver. I'm going to take everything out of the packaging that Cazal sends it to me, and of course you got your Cazal cleaning cloth, one of the largest ones out there of any of the designer frames. You've got all the Cazal literature in here, their lookbook, the history of their frames. Spike Lee's wearing, which one is that? I forget. You think they would say it, but all the different ones throughout history. Little tribute to Carl Zaloni. How do you pronounce his name? Come on, I just saw his picture. Yeah, Zaloni. He was the original designer for Cazal before passing a few years ago. Of course, this is the another cleaning cloth / carrying bag, but inside, the star of the show, the main attraction, is the 661/3 color 02. The color 01 is black and gold, but today I'll be working on the black and silver. Classic German styling. You're going to get the classic German performance Zeiss lenses to go in here. Very, very well made frames, not cheap. These are the Mercedes of eyewear, and they are built like it. And just like the Mercedes, these are made in Germany. And again, this is the 661/3 color 02, the black and silver, 60 eye size, 15 bridge with the 140 temple length. Hopefully my camera will pick that up. It's very tough with that reflective material, but that's what it is. So I'm going to pop out the original demo lenses that you will be receiving. Put the frame into the tracing element of my blocker. First, I have to assign a number to this. You are Secret Agent 2637. So years from now, should you ever need new lenses for this frame, I can mail them right to your home and you'll see how to pop them in. So let me go ahead and program that into the computer and hit start. A little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy any Cazal frame that I sell. Actually, I only sell the Cazal Legends. But you buy any Cazal Legend that I offer, and you receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account dollars, you will get reimbursed. You will get your out-of-network reimbursement, or you can get the full reimbursement from your health savings account Flex dollars. So let's go ahead and program this into the computer. The PD starts at 32.5. Your actual PD is 31.5. So I'm going to tap this minus button twice as it goes down in 0.5 millimeter increments. I want to raise the seg height, the optical center height, up to 28. That blue cross is the geometric center of your frame. Your eye is above that in inset. So you know what? Here's something I normally prep ahead of time. You're going to see everything in its raw form. This is the right lens. It comes with yellow paint on the lenses, and I'm going to keep those on there for the showing. Well, let's see, I have to put dots on there. So we're going to come down here. If I can get the pen out from under the tray. All progressives have laser engravings on there, which I'll show you in just a moment. So I'm getting these done. Underline that one. That is the right. Get my Zeiss chart out here. The right lens, I overlap the Zeiss engravings on the layout chart, and that tells me where to put the optical center directly in front of your pupil. I'm done with the right eye. Let's do the same thing now for the left. And we're going to do that there. And then normally, this is the prepping I have ahead of time. I go ahead and clear out those yellow marks, trying to use the abrasive chemicals as little as possible near the frame. Okay, now that that is off, I can go ahead and get the lenses prepped. I'm going to put the right lens onto the platform. This is a block, or as I like to call them, Jenny from the block. I need to attach 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got 2 here. The black side is the sticky side. Stick that one onto the first block. Do the same thing now. Come back here. On the second one, pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. That magnet is going to attach itself to another magnet there in the arm. Change the layout screen from single vision to progressive. Get everything laid out here. And hit that button. The arm's going to come down, place the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the left lens. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. Line up the magnet. The PD is 31. Actually, I want to check one thing here. One thing. Let's go back in reverse. Let's go back in reverse. Go back over to the right. I just want to see one thing. Get everything laid out. Once again, just double checking everything. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Make sure the lens is large enough, and it is. So let's go ahead and get that one prepped. I just have my doubts because Cazals are an oversized frame, and I just want to make sure the lenses fit perfectly. PD of 31 for the left eye. Get that laid out just so. Just right. I have an extra smudge on there. Let me make sure we're exactly where it's at. Okay, we are good. We have liftoff. Make sure that's the right size. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Okay. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. I'll need that. So this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own. Put it next to your Bible. Then you can cut your own lenses at home, and you won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs to do it for you. I just love that in the land of God. So, these are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, we would select that. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen. I am going to put a safety bevel on the rear concave surface of the lens. The actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper to grind away your lens material until it's the final size. And then this wheel with that channel, that little valley, that's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel on the frame so it stays inside of the lens, so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. So now I'm going to press the sticker on there firmly, place the magnet into the chuck, or by now you know I like to call it the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it chuck. How do you like my nice clean door that I cleaned today so you could see this? So it's going around tracing the shape of the right lens. And then, just like before, measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness, of which you will have none with your prescription in this frame. But I do cut some very strong prescriptions all day long for how much? For free. And that is a little bit more critical with the higher powered lenses. Now you see water in the background. That's there to catch the optical sawdust as it comes off the cutting wheel. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, where plastic, high index plastic, and Trivex lenses cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto the lens for the duration of the cutting cycle. Now water will spray onto these lenses, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away the optical debris that you see beginning to form around the edge of the lenses. But your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. It is virtually unbreakable. These are high impact ballistics grade lenses, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin, so you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that need to be reapplied every couple hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun. Now, Zeiss offers the most complete UV protection. They actually offer protection all the way up to 400 nanometers. Think of it as sunglass level protection in a clear lens. Now you have the Photofusion Extra Gray, which will turn dark when you go outside, and I'll demonstrate that later. You have the DuraVision Chrome Anti-Glare. Anti-glare is 3 treatments in one. The first treatment, it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain. But from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights and such. See, now it's on the bevel wheel. The second feature is it reduces reflection, so it makes it for much better eye contact. So when someone's looking at you, they're not looking at their reflection in your glasses. Or if you take a selfie, you're less likely to see the phone in the picture in your lens, and if someone takes a picture with a flash, you're less likely to see the flash in the lens. Now the third feature that I like, so water is spraying, it tells me it's in the last 20 seconds, but they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there because the machine that applies the anti-glare costs well over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lens. So because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. So, the safety bevel is being applied now. There's a little fine-tuned disc that's smoothing out everything from the cutting surface, the cutting cycle. Now in just a moment I will open this door with my mind. You like that? I can do other things with my mind. I can do anything except come up with new jokes. Now if you have a funnier joke, write it down on a $100 bill and mail it to me, and I will read it on the air and give you credit for it. You don't even have to include your name. I'll recognize your handwriting. Alright, so this is how you put the lenses into a frame. You tuck it in at the outside corner, push down at the thumbs, and it snaps right in. Off comes the block. Add to my sticker collection, throw that back in the bin. Actually, let's put it up there, because I got several more videos to do and I want to make sure it's fitting in the frame perfectly. But we can go ahead and start cutting the left lens. Flip that over to L. Hit the start button. Just like before, the door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens will be traced by the 2 white styluses again, making sure it's large enough to fit into the left side of the frame. And you can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the left side. And again, measuring the thickness to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. Look at that. Spencer, you got nothing. You got nothing there. Look at that. So, let's go ahead and do what's known as final inspection. I want to make sure that everything is the correct power. I'm going to spin the axis wheel to 46. Put it in over that black dot. And I'm reading -1 1/4, 1 tick mark going away from 1. That's because -1 1/4 is the spherical component of your prescription. You're on the 5th rung of a ladder. Everything starts at 0 and goes up in quarter increments, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1, 1 1/4. So you need 5 steps of far-sided correction. Everything with your glasses off is much too large. That's why there's a minus sign now. Once everything is the correct size, you have 4 steps of astigmatism correction in your right eye. So think of it as the fine-tune knob. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. So that's the fine-tune knob, and we're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 46. A straight line is 0 to 90 to 180. So we're going to turn it to 46, which is known as an oblique meridian when it's not on a major. The X meridian or the Y meridian, 180 and 90. 45 and 135 are the obliques. Now, this Cazal 661 normally sells for $570. I have all the Cazals 20% off right now, so it sells for $456. The Zeiss Light D progressive lens, digital freeform progressive lens, is $149.99. The Photofusion Gray is $99.99, and the DuraVision Chrome is $69.99 for a total of $775.97 tax-free. The reason why I point out tax-free, a lot of people on the internet now are having to charge tax. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device. I messed up. $456 plus $149.99 plus $99.99 plus $69.99 for the anti-glare. But you know, I should have done it. $775.97. It was right there the whole time. But I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device, so I don't have to charge tax on medical devices, which glasses are. But if you were in another state and you were able to buy them at this price, which I doubt, my sales tax is 7.5% times 7.5. Other people would charge you another $38.79. Is that right? 775.97 times 7.5%. Excuse me, 58.19. So $58.20 is what someone else would be charging you if you did not buy the glasses from me. So you get to keep that $58.20 in your pocket anytime you buy a Cazal with these features from me. Now where'd your frame go? Oh, I got to check the second power. So the -1, let's turn the axis wheel. I'm at 2 1/4, one tick mark past 2 going towards 3. So that is cut perfectly. Let's go ahead and put in your, okay, hang on, I saw some optical sawdust on the edge of your lens that I was cleaning off, and that's what I was doing with it. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and put in the left lens. Go ahead and clean that optical sawdust off. Okay, and go ahead and take the block off, pull the sticker away, add to my sticker collection. We're going to come down here to the lensometer, put it in over that black dot, read the power, and I am getting -75, one going away from 0 towards 1, one tick mark away from 1. You have no astigmatism correction. Now the add means in addition to your bifocal strength is added to the distance prescription. So you're 1 1/4 minus in the right eye plus 2 1/4. So if you were to get reading glasses, you would get a +1 or a +150 for your left eye. Of course, your eye, and of course, over-the-counter reading glasses don't correct for astigmatism, but that's what that means. Now, pupillary distance is 31.5 for the right eye, 31 for the left, for a total of 62.5. I'm going to turn the card around, place the PD stick against my thumb on the right lens. When we hold it up to the left lens, we're getting 62.5, so that is perfect. Optical center height of 28. When we get to the deepest part of the frame, we're getting 28 millimeters there, 28 millimeters there, so that is cut perfectly. Oh, by the way, the nice thing about Zeiss is they document everything. So next time you go to the doctor and they ask what you are wearing, you can hand them this piece of paper. It is the Zeiss Progressive Light D Digital Freeform Progressive Lens. Same thing written down here, 1.59, which is a refractive index of polycarbonate, Photofusion gray. It's got the prescription for your right eye there. That's the left, the prescription for that. And actually, hang on, cross that one out. It's the bottom one, -1 1/4, -1 at 46. That one is in plus power. We do everything in minus. It's got your PDs on there. It's got your seg height, and it's even got the base curve of the lenses. Now your individual packs will say the same thing. -1 1/4, -1 at 46. Your bifocal power, the left lens information. And if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. Oh, my tribute to Andrew Dice Clay there, as pitiful as it was. So you're going to get all the manufacturer's original documentation. You're going to get the frame manufacturer's original packaging. So, but this is the portion in every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned there's free shipping anywhere in the US. And the land of God is definitely in the US. But when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. And I'm part of that 80%, and I'll show you in just a moment. But I'm also going to go ahead and give one final cleaning before I activate them. But I also send out a selfie request. Spencer, I'd love to have 2 selfies of you, one indoors with these clear, one outside with them dark. But I also send out cleaning instructions not only for your frame and lenses, so they will last you for years, but for the premium microfiber cloth that I provide with the Cazal logo dead center on there. Both of your Cazal cleaning cloths, your Zeiss cleaning cloth, and your case instructions on how to care for those so they will last for years. But this is what I got to get in standard alignment, and also known as a 3-point stance. So the 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. Again, this is part of final inspection. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. Now when I say wobble, I take mine off and I press down. They wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. Now if you're keeping score at home, these are the Versace, I can't see with my glasses off. I can't hear either, and I can't taste food with my glasses off. This is the model number 3245, color 5237, which is the blue tortoise. Of course, you can't see that till you hold it up to the light. You got the blue tortoise aspects of it with the platinum temples, which goes to with my platinum that's coming in over my ears too. Flip them over, press down. There is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do. Neither temple is askew. Now, this is what your lenses look like clear. I'm going to go ahead and activate them so they come out looking like your sunglass lenses. I'm exposed them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. As you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for photochromic transition lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute, minute 15. Now this is important, Spencer, and everyone else listening. All photochromic transition lenses will turn dark on day one and continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, if you have a convertible or a motorcycle, they will darken. The other thing, they're temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 degrees and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. And of course, some time has passed, but they will continue to get darker and darker. Come on, Spencer, we talked about this, don't you remember? So it's kind of the trade-off. They take a couple weeks to get full darkness, but they get lighter faster. You know, turning back to clear, they turn darker faster and back to lighter faster, but it takes about 2 weeks for all those molecules that are embedded into the lens to work 100%. So, but do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Click the bell icon so you can get future notifications of frame and lens combinations as they become available. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Free Prescription Lenses, on Twitter as Free RX Lenses. If you have any questions, just go to the Contact Me page of the website. I can get you any Cazal legend. I just don't have them all on the website yet. But if there's one you want that I don't have listed, go to the Contact Me page of the website, email me, let me know which one it is. I'll check on price and availability, and if you really want to be nice, upload a picture of your prescription and tell me your pupillary distance and what lens options you want. I can tell you an exact price for everything complete and how long it's going to take me to ship. But Spencer, in the land of God, thank you so much for the purchase of the Cazal 661/3, which is the black and silver. Of course, you can still get it in the classic black and gold. That's the one thing about Cazals, their models, they only make them in a few colors. Very few come in more than 5 or 6 colors. Most of them are 1 to 3 colors. Black and gold, black and silver. And silver's coming in strong. Everyone's always done the gold, but that silver platinum is coming back strong. But yeah, thank you for the purchase of the Cazal 661/3, color 2, black and silver, with your Zeiss progressive, digital freeform progressive lenses with the Photofusion gray and DuraVision Chrome anti-glare. And now hopefully everyone else has got a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.